Absolutely. They are a part of the worst that we've had. We've had a patriarchal society. Even the scriptures are being translated in the way that it favors men. And most times they do not want, they shut down the rights of women, even when it comes to religion, when it comes to custom. They will tell you that as a woman you should not speak, but when they need help, they come to you as a woman, they collect money from you. They tell you as a woman you are not equal to them. But when it is time for them, when they're in need, you become equal. When they need sacrificial leadership, they look for women. When even the politicians, when they are looking for votes, they count the votes of women equal to that of men. And so all of this has to stop. One thing we need to understand, that the fight we're fighting in Nigeria, when we're fighting for good governance, accountability, transparency, we are on the street. We are not fighting a fight for all of us. We are fighting a fight for them, and they've shown that repeatedly. And it is time for women. We need to have our backs. We need to be selfish for once in our lives, and we need to ensure that we are putting more women into the legislative arm of government, and that's what we need to do. We need to mobilize. We need to bring our money together. We need to volunteer. We need to work the same way that we do NGOs, and we are helping people, feeding women, feeding children, feeding men who have been failed by government. We are playing government in a lot of people's lives. We need to start asking for votes in return.
Finally, what are you saying to the young girls, the next generation of women who are coming up and looking at this?
The young generation of women, I'm going to tell you something. You are whole as you are. You are as equal as anybody. Don't allow anybody to put you down. If there are voices that have been planted in your head telling you that you're not equal to anyone, squash that voices now. And I'm giving you our words. We will fight this fight. We will not want you to come and fight for equality because you will have equality. We will not allow you to come. We will not be irresponsible mothers. We will sit on the streets. We will fight on the streets. We will ensure that you have a nation that you can be proud of. A nation where you are looked upon as a human being. A nation where a mother is not killed because she's pregnant with a girl child. A nation where a woman is not abandoned in a hospital because she gave birth to a child. We will have a nation where the glass ceilings will be shattered already for you, where you can excel, where you can be, and you can give to your nation the best that you can. And that Nigeria, we will continue to fight for it. So let me tell you something. Keep reading. Keep dreaming, keep achieving, keep aspiring, for indeed the world is at your feet and it's there for you to take over. Oh, absolutely not. It's not an effort in futility. It's not only symbolic. We are letting them know that indeed there are women in this country. When they see us not say anything most of the times, it's not because we don't want to say anything. It's because we feel that they should have sense and do the right thing. But they have shown us repeatedly they do not have the capacity to do the right thing. They do not have the capacity to be competent. They do not have the capacity to not be selfish. And so we are coming out to telling them this message. But most importantly, we will meet at the polls. At the polls where they need the votes of women. At the polls where a woman's vote is equal to that of a man. We will meet them. And they will know indeed that they have put their hands in our eyes. And we too will put our hands in their own eyes. They've thrown a gauntlet. We are taking the challenge.
The future of our country, the hope for a better life, the hope that our children will have a future that is in a stable and democratic country where everybody is equal, is dependent on the way we treat women and the opportunities we are willing to give to them. It's not about us, it's about the survival of the Nigerian society. Now, and that's why it's important. The National Assembly had a golden opportunity to speak to the world that Nigeria is on the path of progress, but it has made a mistake. In fact, it's a great error, and on that basis we are losing so much. But there is an opportunity for us to correct that mistake immediately, for us to be able to have a country that we are sure that we're leaving behind for our children, that is guaranteed with stability, with economic prosperity, with quality life, is dependent on the way we treat the women. And to think that the National Assembly will brazenly miss this point, miss this golden opportunity in ensuring that we put our country on the pathway of gender balance, on the pathway of empowering women, so that life can be better for me as a man, life can be better for our children, and there will be good future. That's what the National Assembly has missed, and they They must correct it immediately. And that's why we're here. It's a very serious matter. It's beyond solidarity with women. It is about our future. It is about our survival. It's about the quality of life that we are entitled to. And that's what the National Assembly is missing. National Assembly must wake up. The men, they cannot afford to be enemies of themselves. That's what has happened. That's what has happened. So National Assembly is retracing its steps immediately.